wrestling fans, a very special championship wrestling show on tap today. We have action from the Mid-South Coliseum and our championship wrestling studios. And as a special attraction, we've got a scheduled 10-round boxing match between Tojo Yamamoto and his former protege, Tony Burton. Also a special segment featuring the singing cowboy, Don Bass, and a match that recently occurred between Billy Travis and Big Phil Hickerson, where some bad blood was spilled. This and much more. Stay right with us. We'll have action right after this on Championship Wrestling. Recently on Championship Wrestling, a controversy has developed involving Big Phil Hickerson and Billy Travis. Billy Travis was trained into wrestling, supposedly, by Hickerson and Frank Morrell. But Big Phil Hickerson has denied this, saying if it wasn't for Morrell, he would have gotten rid of Billy Travis a long time ago. Bad blood has developed. It results in a match. Let's go to action right now as young Billy Travis takes on Big Phil Hickerson.
One fall, 30 minutes, and boy, let me tell you one thing. If Travis had not had the speed and jumped out of the way, Hickerson would have taken his head into about the 5th row. Man, oh man, this time he nails him. Travis got it partially blocked, but Hickerson, who has expressed publicly, and Travis moves out of the way and slaps him, who has expressed publicly that Travis was never a friend of his. He didn't have a doggone thing to do with his development. He said, as a matter of fact, if it hadn't have been for Frank Morrell, who was Hickerson's partner and who took a liking to Billy Travis, that he would have beat him up a long time ago. And Travis, who really was stunned by this comment from Hickerson, found himself in a position he better fight him or get killed. So Travis, who has a lot more speed but nowhere near the experience that Hickerson does, facing the big tough guy from Jackson, Tennessee. Hickerson, who went on the payroll of Tojo Yamamoto, as Tojo said, is head of my security. Bill, just too much weight, leaning down on Travis. Travis, well, let me tell you, he is a tough kid. Don't get any idea that this is any pushover for Hickerson. Use the hair to get him off the feet, and Travis up with his fist doubled up. Jerry Calhoun trying to get the tempers settled down. No hope of that. Well, I don't guess he cares about the tempers. Just don't break the rules so obviously. Standing side headlock, Travis on Hickerson. Phil was reaching up to grab the hair. Referee saw it, slipped around. And Billy still has the advantage hold on Hickerson. Mere formality when the referee asked Phil Hickerson, how about it, when he's in a side headlock. No way. Oh, look at that. He grabs Travis's hair, and Travis counters with a solid right hand, and then he slaps Hickerson. Look at this. All the finesse is gone, just a street brawl. Down on the floor. In. Hickerson pounding, and there goes Travis out of the ring, down to the concrete. Look out. Billy thrown over on the timer's table as Hickerson comes around. And we have long since cleared out of the path of that action. Oh, boy. That was a version of the DDT. The referee saying, I'm going to send you back to the dressing room. There goes the bell, chairs, and Travis down on the concrete. He may not be done with him. He busted Billy's head wide open. Travis taking a wild swing at Phil. He is bleeding profusely. Kicks him in the face. Boy, this son of a gun getting out of hand. Woo! Billy pouring blood. Hickerson back in the ring. We're 5 minutes in. 5 minutes past 25 to wrestle. 5 past 25 to wrestle. Hickerson with that huge broad arm just pounding Billy. Oh, boy. Now he's trying to tear loose a section of the middle gate. And a referee coming close to the disqualification on Hickerson. He backs away momentarily from Billy Travis. Hickerson slams him on the timer's table again. And this really and truly is not what Travis needed to do, and that was get into a street fight with him, because that's Phil's specialty. 6 minutes in, and Travis is hurt, bleeding. Falls off the timer's table, and the referee about to count him out. He's up to the 5 count halfway through, but Hickerson will not stay back. And Phil jumps down on the floor again. Uh-oh. Kicks the gate out of the way. And Travis slams Hickerson's head into the table. Billy reversed it on him. I told you this Travis is a tough kid. What a brawl. Hickerson and Travis. Back in the ring. Has a cover by Billy. He didn't get him. Travis's face is a bloody mess. His nose, his right eye in particular. Hickerson is no picture of beauty. And a good right hand scored by Travis. At the 8-minute mark, Travis swinging away on Hickerson, and the referee trying to pull him out. Hickerson pulls a chain. Bam, that's it. He nailed him. Count of 1, 2, 3, and Hickerson with a chain in 8 minutes, 29 seconds beats Billy Travis.
Okay, we're going to be back into the action right here in just one moment. Brother, I'll tell you one thing. If that is not a load of matches in there. Big 8-man tag elimination match for $3,500, a Mid-America title match, international title match, return Southern heavyweight title. What I'm talking about is Evansville Coliseum on Wednesday night, July Spectacular.
8 matches, and listen to this, no increase in price. Downtown Bruno will be there, and most of it.
You know what? I don't think it's very nice for them to put me in a steel cage during Moondogs match with Jeff Jarrett. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's ethical. And I don't think it should be done. I'm going to have to talk to the promotion, Eddie Moore, and somebody. Maybe it's your idea, Lance
So
Russell.
no time, no disqualification. They don't want you monkeying around.
What do they put me in a cage for? Why don't they send me to Hawaii? Why don't they get me out of town? Why do I have to go to Evansville just to sit in a steel cage? Well, give me some money. Give me a plane ticket. I'll go. I don't want to be in no steel cage. I'm going to get the bar with that. And Prime Time's going to take care of some business on their own, baby.
Well, Prime Time better be ready to take care
What
of
is
it.
this, huh?
Oh,
what is
very
it?
funny. It's a penny.
This is all it took to take you out, Dundee and Johnson. So you remember, when you step in the ring with us, we're going to take you out again, and we're going to knock the sense out of you.
Very funny. You just take a look at what happens a little later on. You'll understand it better. Return Southern heavyweight match. Brickhouse, Brown, and the King.
Returning to burn. It was sizzling hot the last time, King Redneck. But you know what, sucker? I took everything that you had to dish out, and I'm still standing here talking like I want to talk, doing what I want to do, looking only as the Brickhouse can look. And I'm going to tell you something right now, brother. Count your days, because I'm going to tell you, you're going to be through dealing.
Brickhouse Brown, he'll be going after the King's title, and that's just going to be just one of the great scrap. I'll have the entire card for you a little bit later on, but remember, 8 matches, July Spectacular, no increase in price Wednesday.
Later on the singing cowboy Don Bass. But first, let's go to the Mid-South Coliseum and see Don Bass in action as he takes on John Paul.
One fall, 15 minutes in time. Young, big, good-looking athlete out of Minneapolis, John Paul. Going against a tough, grizzled, very large veteran, Don Bass, Greasy Corner, Arkansas. Hair pulling, the referee should have been able to see it. He stepped in and he's talking to him right now. Bass just reached up and jerked him right off his feet. Minneapolis youngster is just a good all-around solid athlete all the way. He can go too. Boy, let me tell you, when you're going against a guy like Don Bass, who has not only the experience that he does, and I mean against the top caliber in the world, but has the weight, the sheer bulk. He doesn't look like a Mr. America, but believe me, he's plenty powerful and hard to handle. Don talking to us recently about his newest career, which is that of a songwriter, arranger, singer. Said he'd been in the recording studios a lot. Nice hip toss from John Paul to get that 301 up in the air. I am quoting Don Bass because I have no knowledge of whether any of that is true. But that's what he told me when I asked him where he had been so long. I hadn't seen him in a while. Boss Winters in the corner.
There you go, baby. You got it. You got it. You got it. Give it up.
Bass takes him down with a top wrist lock. John Paul. Down on the deck he goes while referee Frank Morell is around talking to Boss Winters. Bass veteran that he is, takes advantage of it, and now he bails out of the ring. He's going over to jump on somebody in the crowd that was telling the referee how he got the advantage on John Paul. 3 minutes, 20 seconds into this one-fall 15-minute time limit match. And now Don Bass is saying, hey, he's pulling my hair. Why don't you get on him about that? It's the only reason I would ever touch his hair. Tied up dead center of the ring, and John wheels that arm around. Yeah, he's got Don Bass going. Just don't get cocky. Rolling it hard in against the shoulder, and he takes it into a wrist lock up top. And Bass complaining about the hair, and he just decided that's a good idea, and he grabbed a handful of it. John Paul making a very good showing against tough Don Bass. Oh, Bass nailed him in the eye, slammed his head on that top turnbuckle. Following him right into the corner, Bass looks like he's at the throat, and the referee's starting to count on him. And he breaks right at the 3 count. 10 minutes to wrestle. 5 past 10 to go. John Paul whipped over the top rope. The referee again with Boss Winters. And the young fella hit the concrete very hard. He racked his back up on the ring edge as he came down. Boss Winters over grabbing a headlock and gouging at the eyes of John Paul. I don't know exactly what he had, but it looked like he had something in his hand. Bass, of course, had the referee distracted. John's head ripped hard and pounds him in the back. Down on the concrete he goes again. Battling with a lot of heart. He right now is facing an uphill battle to pull himself physically back together enough to get in the match with Don Bass. Raked him across the eyes, but before the referee gets in there, John Paul kind of evening things up, and he is. Shoves him across into the turnbuckle. Going for the big monkey flip. Takes him over and down. Oh, he got him, I think, 2, 3. Yeah, had his feet on the rope, but the referee gave the count. The winner, Don Bass.
Which locations? Let's go to our studio with Lance Russell, Dave Brown to call the action.
International Tag Champions Pat Tanaka and Paul Diamond make their appearance in this non-title bout. Managed, of course, by Downtown Bruno, who dubs them as Prime Time. Their opposition today from Minneapolis, Minnesota, John Paul, and his partner from Bartlett, Tennessee, Randy Bryant. Referee Jerry Calhoun. Pat Tanaka starting out against John Paul. Bell time, and we're off and running. Correction. You ended up with the money, but you didn't win it.
Oh, yeah, the big money, baby. What was it, $3,500?
$3,200. You ought to know.
We had a good time with it. We had a good time with it. Oh, yeah.
Tanaka.
Oh, yeah, baby.
He almost put him
That's
out.
the same thing we did
Doubled
to
him
Bill
down,
Dundee.
slammed
That's
him
the
right
same
on
thing we
his
did to Rocky
shoulders.
Johnson. That's the same thing Prime
Just
Time
about
always does.
put Bryant
We're
away.
winners. We win battle royals.
Paul
we win
Diamond
wrestling
takes
matches.
over.
We win everything we decide to do. Look at that flying
Clothesline.
baby. That's Prime Time. That's where we won that battle royal. That's why we're rich people. But I don't think all these people out there watching the TV Wonderland understand about that. They're all a bunch of stinking, silly, no good rednecks. That's what they are. They don't understand, do they? You don't understand. Nobody understands. I understand because I'm downtown Burton. I'm from 42 Kane Boulevard. I grew up poor. I've been working ever since to make sure I didn't stay poor. I don't care what anybody ever says. I didn't get to where I'm at easy because I didn't. I worked hard a lot of years. And now I got pride.
Bruno, we really couldn't care less about your life story now. We got a wrestling match.
Some people think I got where I'm at easy, but I didn't. I don't care who says it. You know what? That's Battle Royal winners there. See? And if I didn't manage winners, they wouldn't win the Battle Royal. They won it. Now we got money. That's why they got them nice new tights. That's why they got them nice
Paul
boots.
Diamond,
Paul
Pat
got the nice
Tanaka.
boots. Pat could have them if you wanted to.
The International Tag Champion.
You don't need 'em. What are you saying, Lance? You talk too much over here.
Randy Bryant being abused by the tough Canadian kid. Boy, he is tough. Make you no mistake.
What's Randy Bryant got lipstick on there or what? Is that lipstick Lance Wrestler? Or is that a crimson mass, huh? What is it? Huh? Looks like he's bleeding a little bit, wouldn't you say?
Well, I wouldn't be at all surprised
yeah,
the way he has been beat around by Diamond and Tanaka.
That's the way we did it before. That's the way we're going to keep doing it. That's the way we're going to do it again. Mama says it be that way sometimes.
Tag on Tanaka.
Memphis, Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee, Evansville, Indiana, Louisville, Kentucky. It don't matter, Lance Russell. Mississippi, Arkansas, Missouri, Georgia, wherever we go. Prime Time is on top. Prime Time is winners, Lance Russell. We are the champions. The International Tag Team Champions, Lance Russell. Don't you ever forget it.
Yeah, and
Don't you ever forget the
you're also
champions.
not above picking up somebody else's money and walking off with it,
Somebody
too.
else money. We won the Battle Royal. We won the Battle
Randy
Royal.
Bryant trying to crawl to safety, but there's no way out. Tanaka and Diamond had stayed on him.
I'm busted. He wants safe because there's no ways to get away from Pat Tanaka and Paul Dynasty. Like I always say, when you come up against Prime Time, you get canceled. Just ask the A-Team, baby. They try to be on Prime Time. Mr. T ain't on TV no more. Mama said it be that way sometimes. And Randy Bryant's mama should have told him it's going to be this way sometimes because it do be that way, Lance Russell. Oh, yeah, I bet you'd really be steak to an ant here. Beautiful.
Randy Bryant. And Paul Diamond leaves him for just a moment to take a shot at John Paul across the way.
Oh,
Paul
Paul,
coming
what's the
in.
matter? Getting a little bit angry, are we,
Referee runs him
JP? Oh, yeah, put him out, referee. We don't like these cheaters that try to come in the ring without a tag, Lance Russell. We don't like that at all.
Yeah, no.
We don't
You guys
like
wouldn't
that
think
at
of doing
all.
that.
Say what?
I said your guys wouldn't think of doing that, would
Wouldn't
they?
think of it. We don't got to think of it. We're champions. We're Battle Royal winners. We're good looking. We're beautiful, Lance Russell.
Tanaka,
Beautiful tag
with
team
that
professional
sidekick,
wrestling.
really nails Bryant. Boy, they have butchered his mouth. He is
Speaking of
bleeding from the
sidekick, where's
mouth.
Randy Bryant's sidekick? I don't think he's too anxious to tag into the match. Oh, he pretends like he wants to come in because he knows the referee's going to put him on. But wait. What's this guy doing out here? What do you want?
Randy Bryant.
Being back to back and listening to him brag about that money.
It's my money. It's our money.
It's not your money.
What do you mean?
Dundee won that Battle Royal, and it's his money, and we're going to get that.
That's it. 1, 2, 3,
He
and
won nothing. He
Tanaka
never won nothing.
and
You
Diamond
believe this guy here? You believe
are the winners. Randy Bryant
What do you
comes
mean, come
out.
here?
Everybody has heard this
I thought it
guy
was great.
standing
Now he says
out
it ain't our
here.
money, Dundee's
Or you put
money.
him
What's
near a
this now?
microphone, he never shuts up. Money, that's what he's got on his mind.
Okay, I want to make it clear in front of you, all three of you guys.
What?
You're out here, Bruno, bragging about winning the Battle Royal.
I didn't win it. They won it
Okay,
prime time.
Bill Dundee won the Battle Royal. It's his money, and you two guys stole it, and I'm telling you right now, this promotion's not going to put up with somebody out here stealing money.
We're not gonna
And
put up
I'm
with
telling
this
you, we're
promotion.
gonna
We
get
earned
back
that money.
right now. We're telling you right now, Paul, we want the money. We want you to go back and get the money right now, or if you don't give it to us, we'll take it out of your check. One way or the other, we're going to get that money, and I'll give it back to Dundee.
What are you talking about? Who do you think you are? You can't take it away.
Win the battle. Won the battle royal right there.
Oh, here we are.
He is exactly the one that won the battle royal.
Don't throw it off. But I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to tell you.
What?
I've been back here 6 weeks, and I don't know if you realize it or not. Ask any one of them folks around here. I don't need Randy Hale, this promotion, to get nothing for me. It's my money, and I want it back. Now, I've kicked an awful lot of can around here for an awful lot of things, and you're not stealing my money, brother. So one of you just walk to the back, bring it right back here, and give it to me, and I'll leave the studio. I'm not talking to you, Jack.
Hey, don't call me Jack Park. He spent some of that money. We'll have it all.
Hey, you heard what the man said. Now, it's rightfully his. Everybody here, everybody in television saw that he won it. It's his money.
Now, I'll tell you something, Daddy.
You tell me.
I'll take whatever you got left of the cash and just write me a check, but one of you's going to bring some money out to me today. Now, tell one of the clowns to go get it, or you go get it.
What are we going to do here, huh? Okay, we want that money right now. Okay. All right.
All right.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, it ain't your money. I don't know who you think you are. We're only doing this because we don't want you to be making no spectacle on TV. Hey, I've
what?
seen better things than you run down the bathroom wall, boy, so don't be getting up in my face.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. Hey, you don't come off on him like that. You don't come off on me like that. Don't you understand who I am? I'm downtown Bruno. I'm your Lord and Master. Just sit it right there, Tanaga. Just sit it right there.
Just open up the briefcase and give me the rest of the money, brother, and I will...
Wait a minute.
Stand over there where I can see you.
Hey, let me tell you something, Dundee. You come out here. You're a big
money.
talker. You got a big mouth, boy. Hey, I'm put
Money
down.
rightfully
You got a big
belongs.
mouth, Dundee.
Oh, hey, come on. Hey, don't. All right.
I love it.
Bruno, I'll tell you what. You're asking for trouble. They are flat going to get all over you on this. Busted Bill Dundee. What a sock loaded down. Oh.
That's the way, baby. That's the way, baby.
All right, Diamond and Tanaka. You had enough trouble for taking a man's money. Sneak up and you got to jump him 2 on and hit him with a loaded sock.
Yes, whose hero is this? That's what happens. Say people like Dundee that are thieves. I hate thieves. I hate people that try to steal money. I hate people that steal other people's girlfriends. I hate people like that. And this guy's the kind of guy that does that kind of thing. This guy. Let me tell you something, Donnie, or Dundee. Let me tell you something, Punk. This is what happens to you, see. This is what happens to
you better get him to stop it.
Hey, Lance Russell, that's prime time. You don't cancel prime time. No. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Get him. Yes, thank you, Jerry. Hey, yeah. Pat Tanaka nails Rocky Johnson right in the head with that sock loaded with money.
There's your 2 legends right there. You want your money? Look at how good, how tough they are right now. Huh? Where they at right now? Come on, Dundee. Get up. Legend. Come on, Johnson. Get up. Oh, yeah, baby. Mama says it bees that way sometimes. I love it. I love it. What's the matter, huh? Rocky Johnson, Bill Dundee. Wait a minute. Rocky Johnson will have no business out here. He didn't have no business out
The show is championship wrestling, make no doubt about it. But this next event is a scheduled 10-round boxing match. The wrestlers don the gloves as Big Tony Burton, former protege of Tojo Yamamoto, takes on his ex-mentor, and this I've got to see, Tojo Yamamoto with boxing gloves. Let's go to that action right now.
We're about ready to go in this special 10-round boxing match. The rounds will be 2 minutes in length, 1 shorter than normal, but the rest period will be only 30 seconds rather than 1 minute. Tojo Yamamoto against Tony Burton, and here we go with round number 1. Phil Hickerson, who is second in the corner with Yamamoto. And across the way, John Paul is Tony Burton's second. Yamamoto stalling time here as he is hollering as usual at somebody in the audience. Burton with a huge size advantage, has a great reach advantage on Yamamoto. And look at Yamamoto. I notice he's got in his corner that kendo stick. That bothers me. at the first minute of the first round, and we have had a great avoidance of contact. Is Yamamoto giving everybody a big show, but he is, now he's got him trapped in the corner. Yamamoto puts his head outside the rope. Burton shooting a left out, but it is short as Yamamoto dancing way back. Tojo winding up. We've only got about 30 seconds, and I don't believe there's a blow been struck yet in the first round. Yamamoto still passing the time of day. That's when Burton ought to move in and just bust him one. 10 seconds away from the end of the first round, and as Burton gets close to him, he backs his head into the rope. That's the end of round one, and to say it was slow is an understatement. It was nothing. And round two gets underway. Second round, and we're looking for hopefully a little more activity. Tojo winding up. Tony needs to fire that right. There he goes. Got him in the corner, and Tojo sticks his head outside the ropes again. Burton just started to go. Shot a good left-right combination. Tojo windmilling him. And Burton. Tojo in the peekaboo style covering up. As Burton just stand back and peppers away on him. Boy, if he could slip an uppercut in there. Whoa, he nailed him with a solid right hand. Yamamoto down on the deck. Hickerson coming over, and as the referee was over telling John Paul to get out, Hickerson gloms Burton. Both of them are down. The referee starts a double count. Hickerson nailed him on the ring apron. Looked like he had a chain around his hand. Yamamoto is up, and that is going to be a 10 count, and the winner is going to be Tojo Yamamoto and Phil Hickerson. Last week, we had the information passed on us by the one and only Don Bass, that in addition, I'd asked Don where he had been. He said, well, you know, his other career, which was that of a great singer, was taking up a lot of his time. He'd been in recording studios and writing and so forth. And that came as kind of a distinct surprise. I asked Don to sing us a song last week, but he declined, and he has prepared a video. He said he's going to do it. He's going to do it right. And everybody else has these great music videos. I present to you as provided for us. I haven't seen the thing yet, but this is the singing cowboy, Don Bass. Let's hear from him.
Well, Lance Russell, I've been sitting here, thumping on my old guitar, and I've been thinking about last Saturday on TV, but you called me a barefaced liar. You said I couldn't sing, that I couldn't write songs. Well, I got on the phone, I called the studio. I told them, send a crew, a camera crew right over here right now to my house. And this might not be the best facility to sing on kind of the lighting and stuff, but I'm going to show you, baby, that Donnie Bass can sing.
Drop kick me, Jesus, through the goalposts of life. End over end, neither left nor to right. Straight through the heart of them righteous uprights. Drop kick me, Jesus, through the goalposts of life. Make me, oh, make me, Lord, more than I am. Make me a piece in your master game plan. Free from the earthly tempestion below. I've got the will, Lord, if you got the toe. Drop kick me, Jesus, through the goalposts of life. End over end, neither left nor to right. Straight through the heart of them Drop kick me, Jesus, through the goalposts of light. Bring on the brothers who've gone on before, and all of the sisters who knocked on your door, all the departed dear loved ones of mine, and stick 'em up front in the offensive line. Drop kick me, Jesus, through the goalposts of life, end over end, neither left nor to right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, that obviously... Hey, you! Show it to the people. What are you trying to pull a fraud on us here?
You called me a liar last week, baby. I brought you a tape. Look, shut the
Yeah, you brought us a tape. That sounded strangely like Bobby Bear to me.
Oh, Bobby Bear, my foot. He never sounded like I had a day in his life. I wrote that song. I sang that song. You know what's wrong with you, Lance Russell? You like the rest of these Tennessee Ridge Runners. You're jealous of my ability, my talent, and everything else.
Your ability and your talent in there. Now, come on. We sat here and saw it. You were singing that song.
I was singing that song, man. I sung every word of it. What's wrong with you? Everywhere I go across this country, wrestling and playing concerts, everybody wants to buy records all over the world. Shut up,
Hey, wait a minute. Okay, I'll tell you what. Maybe I was wrong about it. We're going to give you a chance. Yeah, I said maybe I was wrong,
baby.
We'll give you a chance. Just sing us a little song. Just sing us a few bars of it right now. Go ahead and sing it.
No, Les Russell. I'm not going to do that, baby. I'm in concert tonight, and I can't sing. I'm kind of my voice right now.
You don't want to strain your golden voice.
Are you trying to call me a liar again, boy?
Hey, I have to ask you to go
I don't
ahead
want to stand here thinking insults like that, man.
Well, no, you sure don't. I'll tell you one thing. You can just leave. We never doubted the fact that this is one of the toughest guys in the ring that you'll run across. But a singer, forget that. That singing cowboy stuff. Let's take time out. We're going to be back. Don. Boy, I do, in fact, love Wednesday night's action coming up at the Coliseum. July Spectacular. 8 matches. Are you ready for this? No increase in price in Evansville, Indiana. You got all kind of doggone things going on. An 8-man elimination match. You've got a Mid-America title match, international title, Southern heavyweight title. One of them we're really going to be looking forward to is when Jeff Jarrett goes against the Moondog. But I do love where you got Bruno in a cage.
You said it, Lance. He's in a cage this week. Bruno, you're going to be padlocked in that cage, and there's no way you can get out. I don't have to worry about you throwing my foot off the rope or putting the Moondog's foot on the rope. I don't have to worry about you getting the bone and giving it to the Moondog. You're out of the picture this week, Bruno. Now, Moondog is just going to be me and you one-on-one. Now, you held the title when you came in this area, and I won it from you. And since then, it's been a sort of a seesaw battle. But this week, I'm looking forward to getting the belt back, and I'm going to keep it.
You got Bruno where you want him, and I love that part of it. I'll tell you somebody I'm glad to see back in Evansville, and that's Brickhouse Brown, because this guy's looking for him.
You got that right, Lance, and I want to tell all the people in Evansville something. If they thought they saw some pretty fireworks and some big fireworks on the 4th of July, well, I can assure you, you ain't seen nothing yet until you come down to that Coliseum this Wednesday night, because I got some real fireworks in store for the Brickhouse Brown. Now, he likes to come out here, Lance, and shoot his mouth off. I'm sure he told you and everybody about he beat me all over the Coliseum last week. Ha! Let me tell you something, Brickhouse Brown. I've told Eddie Marlin that I don't care when, where, what time of day or night it is. Anytime he can get you in the ring with me, I'm going to be there. I don't care how far I have to fly, drive, or walk, or crawl on my hands and knees to get to you, boy. I'm going to get you, and every time I get within arm's reach of you, I'm going to take my fist and I'm going to ram it so far down your stinking throat, they'll need a crane to pull it out. So you be there, big mouth Brickhouse Brown, Wednesday night, because I'm going to beat you within an inch of your stinking life.
Well, you hear it coming right from the king. Brickhouse, you better listen Wednesday. From Memphis, Tennessee, introducing on the left, Keith Eric, and there was Jerry the King Lawler. Referee Jerry Calhoun, we're ready for action, and here it goes. Boy, what a pleasure to be able to sit down and enjoy a wrestling match without downtown Bruno busting your ear. I didn't know he busted. This guy busted up Dundee and Rocky pretty good. With that sock full of money. Keith Eric now complaining about Lawler using the tights. Eric went to beal him out of the corner. Lawler grabbed onto the ropes. Now, that is what beeling is all about. Chunked Keith Eric across the ring into the turnbuckle. Starting into the second minute of action with Keith Eric, Jerry the King Lawler. Dave Brown, not with us today, but he will be back next week. Stung him with a right hand, and the referee tells Lawler, come on, get off the fist. Eric circling Lawler, finally tangles up with him and drives him over to the rope and speared him in the head right at the collarbone. Pounded down on the back of that neck. Oh, yeah. Busted him with a headbutt. Right hand, a whip. And Lawler catches him waiting for the backdrop and kicks him with the top of the foot right up under the chin from the second rope. Lawler flies out 1, 2, 3. And the king. 2 minutes, 13 seconds. Jerry, who got up on the rope and came flying off. Bam! And he nailed Eric hard with that right hand. Brickhouse. Brickhouse Brown is supposed to be up in the ring in here. Please, hey, you up in the ring, Brick.
Come on,
You got the next bout coming up here.
Don't worry about that right now, Lance. What's wrong with you, man?
What do you mean?
Wow.
What do you mean what I mean? You just lost to that pot-bellied hick, huh?
What do you mean, man?
Hey, come on, Brickhouse. Now, the guy just lost a match. No point in beating around on him.
You lost in front of him like that in front of thousands of people, millions? What's wrong, huh?
Hey, come on, Brickhouse. Get up in the ring. You got a match coming.
That ain't the way I showed you. That ain't the way I don't work.
Brickhouse Brown coming out here jumping all over Keith Eric for losing a match to Jerry Lawler. Hey, come on, Brickhouse. Will you quit it? Jerry, get that guy up there in the ring. Hey, you want to find out what he faced? There he is, right there. Come out here beating up on Eric, who just got beat by Lawler. Brickhouse Brown. Watch him, Keith. Jerry Lawler hopped up in the ring, and there's Brickhouse. Over there following Keith Eric out. Brickhouse has a match that's scheduled in here. And I don't know whether he is calling it a day or not. Came out here and he got a hold of somebody who had just lost a match, and he starts punching around. John Paul, who is scheduled to go against Brickhouse in a single match, is out. Well, let's see if we can get back here and ring the bell to get him out here. And at least, if nothing else, we'll end up getting a forfeit on. Well, here comes Brown. What a noble, charming effort that was to punch around Keith Eric, who had just finished losing a match with Jerry Lawler. Brickhouse Brown, Miami, going against Minneapolis is John Paul. Expiration of time match as the Brick flies in with a leg drop down on John Paul. Well, we've always liked John Paul in the ring. He, good-looking young fella, and While he hasn't won every match he's had being in there, he certainly has showed a lot of people, just like Brown. He gets raked across the eyes by Brickhouse. Boy, that gets me when he comes out here talking to Keith Eric like a dog and beating on him like that, saying, what do you mean losing about to Jerry Lawler or King Rick Nick, as he calls him? He hadn't faced him yet. He had no business doing anything like that. John Paul coming back at him. Whips him across the ring. And as John Paul comes in, good move. He double leg dived him, rolled him back, got a foot on the rope, 1, 2, 3, and the win.
Championship Wrestling, and you must say it was unique, that 10-round boxing match with a sudden turn of events at the end. You don't get to see that all the time on Championship Wrestling, especially when Tojo Yamamoto puts on the boxing gloves. You saw Billy Travis and Phil Hickerson, and I'm sure we have not heard the end of that situation. Hope you've enjoyed all the action. Be sure to join us next week. We'll have it all again one more time on Championship Wrestling. Until then, Michael St. John saying, we'll see you at ringside.